I really don't want others to be in that place. That was one of the painful moments.
What was the hardest part to digest?
The guilt of not being able to do something that was killing me. I got the job easily. I really don't want others to be in that place. I was just landed to Bhaktapur, the Darbar Square, the Netapola, and also Siddhapokhari. It just came back to me, all the memories. So I've been brought up from childhood to here in Bhaktapur, and Bhaktapur is the smallest district and a peaceful place, a very clean place to live in. That is the main thing about Bhaktapur, and it's culturally very rich, right? So every culture that is celebrated and every festival that is celebrated in Kathmandu, Lalitpur, Bhaktapur also celebrates that, and it's always about festivals. And I come from the Newar community, so with right now it's I think 4th of December, so happy Yomari Puni to everyone.
Oh, yes.
That's something I'm very missing. I cannot really make Yomari, but I just got back into the last year when I was eating one with my family and friends. So yeah, Bhaktapur is a paradise for art lovers, to be very honest. From art and cultures to traditions, and you can just feel the warmth when you go from Kathmandu Valley to Bhaktapur. The scenario is changed, and tourists who come to Kathmandu always comes to give a visit to Bhaktapur. So that is so special. And for the fond memory, there are lots. So I live nearby the Netapol temple and Bhaktapur Darbar Square. So we cousins and sisters and brothers used to actually ride cycle throughout the city areas, throughout the Bhaktapur back then, and that just came into my mind. And there was a yellow cycle. So actually I caught my leg onto that cycle once, and I got hurt. And that was one of the memory, and still now my relatives, my family tease me about that. You were started crying, you loved that cycle, but after that incident I didn't. So that was one of them. And we used to play hide and seek over Netapola temple too, because it was tall, and I couldn't jump because there was huge
It's
steps.
a big one.
Yeah, because I was very little. I was the youngest one. So yeah, that came back to my memory. And there's two statues in the Netapola temple in front, the huge bodybuilders or something, and then I used to call them my husbands. And still my brothers and sisters always make fun of that. So this all came back to the memory, as you said. So yeah, Bhaktapur is like a home, and that just warmth it gives. So I could say Bhaktapur, just give it a try to go to Bhaktapur whenever you have a chance to visit.
When I remember about Bhaktapur, people are so close with one another, quite socially close, lots of festivals, different dress code, different language. You have got your own language, own dress, own food, and lots of things. You have a deep attachment with the temple, especially with the statue, your husband. I felt like I'm riding that yellow cycle, yellow bicycle around the Bhaktapur temple. How do you feel about it?
So of course it's a different world now for me. Bhaktapur was my world, and now UK, your Preston has been my world. So waking up early in the morning, I still feel that, where am I? Sometimes I question myself, waking up and, I'm not with my family, and I have to study, I have to work also, make that life balance. And makes me feel alone early in the morning. It's been now 2 months, and still it is taking time for adjustment. I'm still adjusting, I'm still finding out about myself. So, and also the weather is very bad because it's always cloudy, gloomy, and it's very rare to see sunlight, and that is quite depressing. The mood is depressing kind of. So I really miss Nepal's the weather also. And people around here are, there are like different types of people, so good and bad and warm people as well. So today actually I went to a program, Women in Tech. I participated in that workshop, and people actually greeted me so kindly and warmly while I was entering the room. I was a little bit late, but still I felt so connected. So that is one scenario. And I've also been to places where I was not invited. I didn't feel invited. I didn't feel the warmth. So depending upon the person, I have seen both the situations. But yes, the home warmth, Nepal's hospitality is not there. So now I'm getting used to it, I would say.
I'm really sorry that your mornings are not with yourself. Sometime you're trying to find out yourself, and I feel so happy. At least I got an opportunity to listen to you and your story. Do you feel any difference after coming here in relationship with your families, your friends, your childhood friends?
There's actually huge. There's, because of the time difference too, phone calls has been like very random. Especially I call to my parents in the morning. But talking about this, actually I had a fight with my brother about a month ago. And we used to fight back in Nepal as well, but reconcile easily. But it's now a country difference, the time difference, and everyone has their own problem. I was dealing with my own, he was dealing with his own, and while that was happening, it really hurt me, actually, to be very honest, because I am here, I am alone, and my perception was he should know my condition and he should reconcile it, but he was not being able to do that, or I was also not being able to do that. I think we both have the faults in ourselves, but it felt more lonely, because he has been a great supporter throughout this journey from Nepal to UK, and that support not being there just hurt me a lot. And but my mother and my father have supported me throughout here, so it has been like ups and downs. Sometimes I also am not satisfied with my dad things, and also my mom things, whatever she has done over there. So it does affect. I have never imagined it would affect like this, but it does affect. But now as we are adjusting, not only me, they are also adjusting over there, while to make phone calls to me.
Two-way.
It's a two-way. Now we are all good. Let's say I have reconciled with my brother too.
Oh, he's good now.
And he actually once wrote me a message like he missed me, and I felt so cringe about that. Actually, he never said that, and now it's good. But at the end of the day, it's on us, like how we reconcile it, how we fix it, and it should be both ways, and we have done our parts.
Thank you so much for sharing from your heart, because I have a huge gap sometimes with my brother as well. Let's jump back to the Nepal again. Can I ask you, how was your bachelor's and what did you did in your bachelor's? What was your field of study, if I can ask?
So I have completed my bachelor's in computer engineering from Kopo College of Engineering. I really don't have really good memory of bachelor's, actually. Because it's not easy. Computer engineering is not easy, because we are taught those lessons, those syllabus, which doesn't apply in our work. So I have also studied civil engineering parts, where I have also done the architecture part with the drawing subject. So these are not my field, but I have to study these subjects, and also the electronics part as well. So it was not related to only computers. So these subjects were not necessary in the syllabus. I still feel that, and also about the computer parts, it only started after the second year. So it was difficult, and the semester used to finish up quickly. The exams used to come. When I was in the first semester, the board exams were on the way, but I was not prepared at all, and we don't know how we are gonna pass the exams. So this uncertainty was there, and the quick adjustment was very difficult at the beginning.
What I understood is particularly the subject inside your course. I mean, the syllabus was not really interesting, or it was not relatable. What the interest you're looking for? Can I ask you what was your real interest in?
So back then, I didn't know I would jump into this creative field of design back then.
Okay.
At the beginning, I was just studying computer engineering because I wanted to do something related to computer field, but not specialization was not done. I had not even thought about that.
Okay.
So I thought I might do good in coding as well, maybe develop something. I've learned some Python as well, coding language. Did some gaming work also for the certification that they have, like a code camp thing, and then learned Python as well. Back then I just wanted to be around the technology field, if I have to say. I had not have like specialized. But after the pandemic, it started that it was a free time and we were learning new things, for our own growth. So one of my brother is actually UIUX designer. UIUX, so user interface, user experience design.
Wow.
Okay. So he was one of them, and then he suggested me that maybe you should also try this out, no? So he actually gave me a couple of tasks, and I had to make an interface and copy out the Facebook interface and design it in the Figma.
Okay.
So first work was that. So that was like a practice test, if I like it or not. I actually enjoyed it.
Okay.
So I enjoyed that part, and it all started from there. Then I did...
Can I pause you there?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, fine.
Can you give me a little visualization? What does that mean? I feel a bit lost and confused because this computer words, when you say about Python and gaming, coding, that doesn't get into my mind.
Yeah. So user experience, user interface / user experience means the way we interact with our interface. Like if you are playing a game, then the game interface is the user interface, right? You are interacting with that.
Okay.
So that is a user interface. And user experience is how we feel while playing that game or while interacting with that interface.
Okay.
So it is... the role of UI UX designer is making that experience better with a good user interface.
Let me give you one example.
Yeah.
For example, if I'm using Facebook, let's go with very normal examples so that I can understand is, if I'm using Facebook, when I scroll the page and everything, I see a layout. Let's say a profile. If I'm looking at my profile, I see a layer. Maybe like buttons and icons, text, the design of the text and everything. So one part is about that design and everything. So next part is about my experience towards that design, if I'm not wrong.
Your experience while using it.
While using it.
Okay. Yeah. So just giving a simple example of Facebook right now. They have actually now added up a feature of double tapping a photo, and there is now the like button works, right? Like similar to Instagram. So before that we have to like press it out, but now it's like double tap is more easier right now.
So you are interested in that field?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. Oh, that's so great. I mean, now I can relate so many things because we don't realize whenever we're using. I think we are too used to with the social medias and everything. Whatever comes, we just start following the things. Actually, you are making us to follow the things.
Yes, our job is to make it easier. That
is quite interesting. Let's move forward.
So that is how my interest in user experience designer actually started. And then after that, I have actually joined a Google UX certificate Coursera course back then during pandemic. And
what does it means? What it does?
So it was about learning user experience design, from creating persona. So persona would be you. while you are using Facebook, you are my persona, a user,
Okay.
a user persona.
Yeah.
So from a persona to their journey, how they use the app, to making a interface for them, making a design for them. So all the from theoretical part to the practical parts, they were all included in that course, which made me love this field more.
As you mentioned, the Facebook layout has been changed recently. I
Yeah.
think it's not been even 2 weeks. I think it was changed recently, and it seems quite different. So people like you, they are working so hard to change it.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This also has a story because today is my back then. Today was my that last day of presentation for my project, and I had to I got a call from a company, and then they wanted me for an interview for the internship, and it was very next day.
Okay.
And I went, and I actually, that Google UX certificate that I just mentioned, that really helped me as I presented the case study that I have built from that, and they liked it. They offered me the internship, and another day I started my internship.
Wow.
So there was no gap in between my bachelor's degree to the internship. I just jumped in. That was my start for my creative field.
How did you felt on that day?
Actually, there was another work too that was offered to me before that. But I was not really interested in that because I wanted the growth. So the another work, I had to work in as an individual designer, which is not the scenario. I'm very at the beginning of my career. I had to learn so much. But I felt a little bit dilemma back then. I don't know why, but which one to choose, because the other one was paying me a little bit more. But my brother actually advised me, you are here for the growth, don't see the money right now, because you will grow, right?
Yeah.
So then after I chose the internship over that, and I actually felt I don't know, there was a mixed feeling, the scary part was how will I adapt to this, and the happy part was I'm starting something very early, from my friends too. Actually, they have not got jobs back then, and
why it was scary? I'm sorry to interrupt you in between. Why it was so scary for you? Because you were quite liking the field, you were quite interested in the field, but still you felt a bit scary. What was the background thing that was not comfortable with you to move forward with?
The scary part was, will I be able to learn something from this or not, quickly, as others have been, or I liked it at the beginning of this, but my interest is this or not, my field of growth is this or not. The doubt was there, and the curiosity was there. So that's why a little bit of mixed feeling. But I actually have confident in me, and I believe that let's give it a try. There's more options that is gonna be in the future. And I give it a shot, and I actually learned so much. There were a 10 designers team back then.
Wow.
So there is always a place to learn from that. And this internship has actually changed me, how I see the design right now. I learned so much that compared to others who have learned design during the internship, it was completely different. And I'm thankful that I learned so much back then.
Definitely.
Fruitful learning was there.
Yeah. So it impacted you in a positive way.
Yeah.
You started, yes, this is my field, so I'll go forward with this. How did you felt? Is it growing so good in Nepal as well, or it doesn't makes any difference? Either you work from here or either you go to any of the country, it doesn't impact, or how it is scope wise?
UIUX designer has a really good scope. Actually, it is one of the highest wanted, demanding, technologically demanding job. Back in Nepal, actually, one of my friends showed that there's a high demand. The graph was very high for UIUX designer. I just remember that. So it was very demanding. And it is still, I have seen lots of LinkedIn posts as well where they are searching and finding UI UX designers. So there's a huge scope, and worldwide too. It's huge.
Okay.
It's huge. And right now, I mean, talking about, we are living in the world of digitalization, right? So working, most of us want to work remotely, and that is also available from very possible.
Quite
and
easy.
Yeah.
For me, if I'm interested in football, I have to be in football ground. But with you, if you got a laptop, you can be in the Mount Everest. Or, I mean, definitely, it's quite flexible, I guess.
So after my internship, I jumped into another post. I jumped into the junior post, from internship to junior. In the same company, I became junior level. And after that, then I wanted to switch my company because it felt little stagnant. I was not moving ahead. And also growth of money also is really a matter, right? Because how much work we are doing, we are not paid according to that in Nepal. That is the main problem that most of the people who are in the IT business want to shift, right? So after that, I started interviewed by the companies. I started applying, and after that, I landed into another job. So from junior level to, I jumped into the mid-level one, where I actually work as a lone designer in one of the company, where I handled everything by myself.
Oh wow.
And while taking that responsibility too was a huge task, they are believing in me. That means I have to also meet their expectations.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so but I kept my calmness and I joined it out, and they were very helpful. Actually, they were like friends.
Yeah.
There was like it was a startup, and CU is also kind of my age, actually, a little bit older, but she's my age, and she's quite inspirational to start a company from her side. And we had lots of fun, and job was also good. And after that, because of some reasons, they have to shut down the company a little while.
That's very sad.
Yeah. And after that, I have to again search for the another work, right?
Yeah.
So that was the frustrating part now comes, because I have never been jobless.
Oh,
I mentioned, right? Because from the bachelor's to that, I've never been jobless. That was one of the painful moments. Will I get the job or not? No, because I have seen my friends being jobless for so many months, even a year or two. The self-esteem was there, the self-confidence was built up, and I believed in my work more. And
money.
Money thing is always there.
Yes.
So there was there, but not satisfaction was not there.
What was the hardest part to digest?
That was guilt, I would say. The guilt of not giving money to my family. It is like they are letting me have food, give me food. The guilt of not providing them anything in return, because for 18 months I was providing them with little bit of money also, and the guilt of not being able to do something, that was killing me, to be very honest. And that was mentally hampering me too.
Because you are not doing anything. You didn't see the growth now. The day you finished your bachelor's, next day you start your job, money on hand, and you are busy, you are doing everything of your interest. And the very day the company was shut, now everything you are totally free. Money is not coming on hand. So did you try to find out any other jobs, or you changed your mind?
So I have to add this. Empty mind is dangerous, very dangerous. If we are involved in something, we are diverted, right? Empty mind is very dangerous. So no, I didn't want to miss out other opportunities. So I was applying, I was not giving interviews. I think I just landed in one of the interviews, and then it went really well. And I got the job easily, I would say, after that. So it took me 3 weeks, thankfully. It only took me 3 weeks. And I was so happy back then, because now actually I'll be working again now. And I told my mother about this, and it was a raise in the money as well. So that was also a complimentary came. So yeah, so only for 3 weeks I was jobless, and I felt like that. But there are so many people who don't get one that easily, and I don't know how their mindset would work, because like I've said, empty mind is very dangerous, and you might think a lot of bad negative thoughts come in. So yeah, I mean, the place where I was, I really don't want others to be in that place. That's quite dangerous. But I'm really thankful, and I what really worked for me is I believed in myself, in my work.
That is quite important.
Very important. And when I presented myself to my previous work, whatever I have done, I presented all of them, and I cracked it. From main interview to HR interview, and then got selected. That's a long process, but it got through.
This question is hitting me so hard. A charming girl from Bhaktapur, Nepal. Now she's in Preston.
Yeah.
Next side of the world, completely change your journey.
Yeah.
Working journey from Nepal to here. When was that day you changed your mind, and why was it?
So connecting back to before the previous question.
Yeah.
So while I was applying for the jobs, I also was preparing for my IELTS, because I had already made up my mind I want to go abroad for the studies.
Oh,
so
you already made a mind that I'm preparing for IELTS and I'm not staying in Nepal. Why?
So I had a dream of studying masters in US actually.
Okay.
So UK was also not my first choice. So while I was preparing GRE too, I tried to do it for a month. I studied, but it's very difficult. Balancing work and also completing and preparing for GRE is very difficult. So while I was working too, I was preparing for GRE. But then it's not my cup of tea. I got it. And then from the IELTS to IELTS is necessary to pass it out.
Yeah.
So I jumped into IELTS from back then. But I know it was a time for me, for after completing bachelor's and getting some experience in technology in Nepal. Now it's the time that I learn more, the growth. For the growth, I need a master's study, and I wanted to do it in my own field rather than studying the not so necessary subjects. Which
now
I felt,
you're clear.
Yeah.
Was it the main reason you wanted to come out of the country, that there were not much platform to study the master's course? Is it the situation?
Yes. Also that, but from what I felt from within was I wanted a platform, I wanted growth, and I wanted the exposure. So in the creative field.
So that was not possible back in Nepal?
Maybe, but I was not getting that.
Okay.
That maybe it is possible, but now here in UK I feel it's grand.
Okay, so it's a big platform,
Yeah.
big country.
Yeah.
So you will be going to the new place and exploring around the world.
Yeah.
And what's going on. Let's see.
Yeah.
And let's try something new. So
Yeah.
that was your motivation, if I'm not wrong.
Another motivation is actually traveling. I love traveling.
Oh wow.
So back in Nepal, when I was in Nepal, my world was Nepal, right?
Yeah.
Not only Nepal, but it's Kathmandu Valley, like Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, Lalitpur was my world, because that was the easy access to go. But now traveling from Nepal to UK, now UK has been my world, and UK, Great Britain,
Yeah.
so it's huge. Now I have access to more.
Yeah.
Maybe after this, after UK, maybe there will be more access to other countries.
All right.
So my motto in my life is traveling to the places as much as possible. Let's see where the destination takes. So not only about the growth and exposure, but traveling was also my motivation.
Finally, you decided you are coming to UK. How was it the day when you left your home?
So I was actually blank while at that time. When I got my visa too, I was actually happy. So throughout my process, there was been a lot of ups and downs. It was a very rough patch.
First reaction when you got your visa?
I was questioning myself, is this the visa? Because I got it on the mail.
Is it real or not?
Yeah, it is real or not. I got it or not. And then I put it on the chat GPT to confirm it. And after that, it was like, yeah, I got the visa. I get to know. I was happy because after those struggles, getting something, I prayed for that and getting one, that felt really great. And also because my intake was coming, I actually got visa about 7 to 8 days before my classes are going to start.
That should have been stressful for you.
That was so stressful, and on top of that, I did a priority visa.
All right.
Okay, so that was that's a huge struggle. So after that struggle, getting something like success, felt really relieved, I would say, happy, and I shared it with my family, and they didn't feel happy because now they know it's time to leave, right? So my mother actually was a little bit stunned. Okay, you got the visa, now you are leaving, kind of expression she was giving. And but it is what we wanted and we got, so we were actually very happy about it.
How did you felt one day before? How was the night? Could you sleep?
I actually slept. I was so exhausted from the shopping. I had to buy a laptop. I was shopping. I was exhausted. I did sleep, which was actually weird, but I thought I won't be able to sleep. I slept with my mother near to me. No, she was the one, okay, today's the last night, we should sleep together in one bed, and that was comforting. I actually had a good nap, I would say. And while then the flight time comes, it was early in the morning. My flight was about, I had to reach airport at the 7
in the morning.
7 in the morning. So I actually didn't have like time to meet my relatives also, my friends also. I didn't get that time because the intake was, the classes were coming. So morning I actually felt blank. No, I didn't have much emotions. I was not sad too, I was not happy too. It was
no emotions.
You
don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because I have only seen other people going abroad and it's my time. I was not into senses like, okay, this is my time to go. And while I was going out, and I visited a temple nearby, Ganesh temple. We Nepalese always go for worship and Ganesh temple, and then I got into van and we rode it to the airport, and all of my relatives, family members came, and I was actually really touched that I actually didn't imagine they would show me that much of love and support. That made me feel like, okay, they are supporting me, which
that's real.
Yeah, that's real, and this is the time. But nobody cried. I didn't cry too. No. Nobody cried.
Did you control or?
Actually, no tears. Because this is what I wanted.
You were accepting the reality.
This day would come, I knew. So I didn't cry, and no one did, and we had a good farewell kind of thing, with relatives and all. And I went inside, and they were waiting for me outside, and I actually, before taking up the flight, I had a video call with them, and and that's the last goodbye from Nepal.
Was it your first flight?
Actually, yes. Because I live in Bhaktapur. I don't have to like go to village areas for celebrating Dasai or something. Most of the people take up flights back then. So it was my first international and first flight. And it was, I was confident in that I'll do all the things, whatever necessary in the while I was sitting at the seat. I was not nervous, I would say. It felt like I was in a bus actually. After some time, after it takes out, right? It was not scary, I would say.
I was so scared until I landed. Really? It was big fear for me because I got height phobia.
Okay.
So I literally didn't speak for like about half an hour. So it was a big fear for me. How did you find the course, and how did you selected your university? Because that's quite important thing to understand.
So like I mentioned before, US was in my mind. So I
Yeah.
was applying for US, and my actually agent told me you should have a backup, another country as a backup, because
Okay.
there were so many visa rejections for US
Mm-hmm.
back then, and my process for the US was also in delay. There were so many ups and downs in back then too, and then as a backup I put UK. So I got the rejection on 22 July
You
for
remember the
US.
date?
Of course, I
Yeah.
remember US, and I was disappointed, but there were so many rejections going on. So I was like, fine, I'm one of them maybe. Yeah, US dreams ends and UK dreams comes true.
Yeah.
And after the process was also very hectic. For the financial part, I actually had a really hard time for the financial background to be shown for UK process. That became such a huge hurdle. It stretched out till the September too, no, because of that there were so many delays, and that's why I had to
Short
do
period of time, yeah.
priority visa. I have to reach out for the September intake. I have to complete that process. In that, there were emotionally, mentally, I have never been this frustrated in my life, I guess. There were a bunch of universities that agent gave me to look out. I knew in UK there were more courses related to Masters in User Experience Design, because one of my friend graduated from this course.
Oh, right.
She did it from Birmingham University.
Yeah.
But I knew there were courses available, so
Okay.
I had already made up my mind, if I go to UK I'll do this course. There's a scope here of master's scope, and people really don't know about this field much. I've also got a lot of DMs about this course also, and I have been helping them out. Yeah, as you have said, rarely people come here for this course too. This course is available in most universities of UK. There were, from my findings, at least I found out 3, but according to the tuition fees and the place that I will be staying, expensive or not, on the basis of that I chose Preston, University of Lancashire here. And I did also some research on university, right? What is the course details, of course, what I'll be studying,
Yeah.
And I actually looked roughly at the beginning the courses, and I was familiar with most of the topics. So this made me realize that, okay, I know some things now, and I will learn more while I will be studying. So that gave me confidence, and I wanted to be within this field, so it was a good opportunity. Yeah.
Like you mentioned, you had a brief study about your university, which university you're going, you find it a bit flexible with fees and everything. So
Yeah.
keeping all those aspects in mind, per your particular course,
Yeah.
what are the major things that we need to keep in mind and they should not be missed?
So for this course, first, just get some experience back from wherever country you are in the UI/UX design field. Maybe it can start from Google UX certificate that I have just mentioned. So back then when I did it, we could apply it from the financial aid part, but now they are asking for some amount to be filled up. Now it's not completely free, but it is a foundation. It is the fundamental that you can learn. So it is very helpful. And another is getting some experience in this field in Nepal or wherever country you are applying from. Because the in-hand experience is always very helpful. And whatever process is followed during the internship or even in the junior level to that level, you get to know about the terms, what we are going to study. You become familiar with it, and that is very necessary. So that is the starting point, I would say, for this degree. And other than that, go throughout the university's details, for this course. What are the modules that I actually discussed, What are the modules we are going to study? Go through it. More in detail, go through it. And after that also comes the tuition fees as well, because we
Definitely.
don't want to go very expensive, uh, all of us, most of us are from middle class family, so we have to take care of that to go for budget friendly. Here in UK, nothing is budget friendly, I feel.
We'll come to that part.
But there's like expensive too. They are less expensive too. So going with the less expensive one. That's another one. And just make up a mindset that you are here to learn more. You have some knowledge. You are going to learn more in this field. And if you have like interest in this field of growing as a product designer, like I've mentioned about the Facebook thing, product designer, and growing in this field, just then you can start up your master's for this design course.
I want to drive you back again. We had a very serious talk. So when you arrived in the airport, how was your feeling on that first day?
First of all, I was shivering. It was cold. That's what I remember. And I had a brother to pick me up.
Oh, you were privileged.
Yeah. I actually booked that early because I had no one here in Preston. So I had arranged it before. And I actually am not familiar with that person that much. I just called him up and picked me up and that sort of thing. And actually my SIM card didn't work back then.
Oh no.
And I didn't have like Wi-Fi back then. The taxi stand nearby, there was no Wi-Fi. I was actually asking someone to give me the Wi-Fi so that I could WhatsApp him or call him something.
Did you got the help?
I did got the help.
That's nice.
I did get the help. They were actually British. So where I asked, and while I was contacting him, he was not picking up the phone, or there was some jumble up.
How did you feel that time?
I thought I got
lost.
Yeah, lost. Or will I be able to find somewhere to sleep today or not? I was so scared. Yeah. But after some time, he was also searching for me there.
Yeah.
So I was asking someone there in the airport area about getting the help, and then he came to me and called my name, and then we met, and then I felt relieved that okay, I will have somewhere to sleep today. That was the most relief part.
First thing in mind.
And he was Nepali too, so we had a good conversation while coming here from Manchester Airport to Preston. Yeah.
Did you had your accommodation already booked, or what was the plan?
So accommodation has also a huge issue, has been my huge issue. So when I got my visa too, I thought I'd be applying to university accommodation. But we have to provide all the amount at the beginning, upfront. It was huge. So I couldn't afford it. So now I was panicking. Actually, I was panicking about accommodation back then. Because quickly I have to go there, and
you don't have a place.
No, and it's a huge issue. Where I will sit, and then we used the Nepali method. That was a network of connections. So from friends to friends place, I made a phone call to sister named Arju. And she actually helped me out in this a lot.
Thank you, Arju.
Yeah, thank you so much if she would be viewing this. She was actually traveling to Paris for her tour the same day when I came here. So she would have also picked me up from the airport if she was not traveling. But that was not the scenario. And she let me stay at her home without knowing me for 5 days.
How wonderful.
Yeah, that is how I felt Nepalese help each other out in these situations. I felt grateful to her. And the most funny part is that I have never met him in person till now.
Oh.
Yeah. And then when I moved out, she came back the very day.
Oh, right.
So I never got a chance to meet her, but I'm very grateful to her, and also to Binita Didi. She was also helped me out. She stayed in the same home with her. And then they have also made me feel less lonely, giving me food and always being very humble to me.
Thanks to Binita as well.
Yeah, thanks to Binita as well. So that is how I knew like Nepalese are very humble. They always help each other out. Here, even staying away from home too.
So basically, they helped you out to find out the next accommodation?
Actually, no. I searched it myself.
Oh, that's really good because I think from there we need to be more independent because everyone is busy.
Yes.
So I think you did quite well finding out yourself. So was it easy?
Of course not. So we want a good place too. We want in the affordable price too.
Yeah.
Which is not a good balance to find out. Yeah. So there were some options. So I was planning to stay with a sister friend together, so that our budget would be friendlier. We could save some money. So that was all the plan. And while doing so, we found some places, and there was one place which didn't have any infrastructures or facilities, just a room. It was empty.
Non-furnished.
Non-furnished, non-furnished. That's the word. And I don't know what decision should we make. We have to get out of the place we are staying. Both of us, we have to.
And you have to buy everything.
Yeah, that's gonna cost us more than The rent was less, but we needed that. There's
only
nothing.
The room.
So that felt like a last option till the day we moved to. That felt like a last option. But my mind worked a little bit. So I actually called landlord where I was staying. So I contacted him. He had a shop. And then I contacted him about, is there any room left? No, he might have. Thankfully, he has. And I went there to see it. And it's not like a huge place. But on the price that we are paying, it was a good stay. And we could adjust. For now, as a student, we have to adjust, And it was near university too, so everything was good. And other people who were staying in that house were also Nepali, so that made us more comfortable. Secure. So yeah, then after that, finally we moved to that place, and the one thing was done, the accommodation.
Big task.
A huge task.
How do you feel these days with your money you paying, with your tuition fees you paying? How is University of Lancashire with you?
So it's been great, I would say. The classes has been great. I am learning something new every day, I would say. Also, some of them were topics where I was already familiar with. But there were also topics related to design which were very new to me, and it was interesting. The very good part about this is there are not more theories, but it's more practical, which is I really wanted. And which was I was looking forward to. So that is the best part. And also University of Lancashire also organizes different programs for international students too. Halloween programs too. Actually, I participated in few, and it's really interesting to meet different people over there. Have a good conversation, and we celebrated International Students' Day back then in 17th of November.
I remember.
Yeah, and I had a good fun. There were so many programs of coloring and sharing recipes.
I saw your story from the university page as well. That was really nice.
Yeah, so I love participating in this. So the perspective is we are here for the growth, and growth also means this, the personality development part where we will be collaborating, communicating with people. We are not just here for lectures, studies. This is also a part of development that we are looking for, right? So that is another part. And like I've mentioned about the tuition fees and lectures now, coming back to this, after that we had a conversation before, while we would calculate each class amount, then it would be some bunch of 1,000 Nepali rupees, right?
That was I used to do, before going to the class. I don't remember when it was. One of my lecturer, what he did is he calculated the amount, he break it down per minute, how much we are paying, and it was huge amount in compared to the money
huge.
that if we compare the currency back to
Yeah.
our country, you know, it's really a huge money per minute.
Yeah.
Then I realized I should not leave any of the lecture, you know, that's quite
Yes.
expensive.
Yeah. Because of this, I'm actually paying more attention in my classes now.
That's the motivation, you know.
Yeah.
What I felt after listening to you is first thing I felt the experience in university is going really good because you are enjoying, you're participating in so many things, and that's making your mind fresh. Not an empty mind, definitely.
No. It's actually overfilled now.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. So you are in so many things.
Yeah.
So that's really good. I'm so happy to hear the story that you are in so many things and you are calculating the amount you are paying for your per lecture. So I think that's one way to get into your lectures so that you will understand so many things after coming to a different country. Definitely
the best thing is that university organizes different events, which is great for all of the people. It include everyone. Some would like coloring, so they could do that. Some likes making crafts, and there was also a Mehndi program over there. So that was also interesting. So one of person in the women intake I just mentioned, the workshop, she loved henna art. So it include everybody. So the inclusivity is there.
Different culture, they will come together and do the things. So definitely, as a young person like us, I think we enjoy it a bit more than anything else. So I find it quite great to listen from you. Also, next thing is how you defending the weather.
So I enjoy the sunny days only. Whenever the sun is up there, I'm always happy. But the weather, even if it's gloomy, it's fine. But the wind is the problem.
Oh, yes.
Wind plus rain is a disaster. You cannot even carry an umbrella. It's gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
That is a huge problem, and I hate rain. I don't like getting wet in the rain. But now and no one here in Preston actually uses an umbrella. They only use the waterproof jacket and just walk around, even if it's raining too much, but they don't use an umbrella.
Carry on.
Yeah. And weather has been a problem, but it's about adaptability. Right now we are adjusting, and I'm waiting for snow also because I have never seen snow that much snowing.
Last year there was I think 1 day or 2 days, few of the days we experienced it in Preston. But not sure this year how it will go. Most of the people from here, they say it's very rare to feel snow in the Preston, but it's still, hopefully, I don't know how it will be this year. How are you finding the jobs here? Is it a real challenge to get the job?
There's a huge competition, right? There's a huge competition, and we are all juggling over here to get the jobs. But actually what worked for me is my 3 years of experience in the IT field, in the design field that I've worked in Nepal. That really worked out for me. So when I landed on 25th of September here in UK, the very next day I installed Handshake app. I looked out for a job the very next day.
What is it?
Okay. So Handshake is a platform where there is a list of jobs that would be listed out, and according to our criteria and our role basis, our responsibilities, we can search it out and apply it through online. So it's basically like a LinkedIn.
If you are new to UK, definitely try with Handshake app.
Yes, Handshake is, I think, really good. One of the best, I would say, to get the job. Especially, I feel it in the IT field, or even there are so many opportunities I saw about the banks as well. Even like Tesco and other store markets also promote their job opportunities through Handshake, this platform. So you should definitely try it out. And so after using this platform, I back then also knew this is a like a LinkedIn thing where I could apply online for the jobs. So I did the very next day, and I applied to bunch of the jobs that I felt I could grow in. I didn't see much in the design field, like related to product design or UI/UX design. There were so many opportunities for content creators actually.
What are the major learnings that you are getting from the university? I mean, about the resources, I mean, about the lectures. What are the major things that are benefiting you as a person?
So professors also help us out. Especially my tutor, main tutor, has been helping me out. He also gave me tips and tricks for using handshake and promoting that. And we can also get personalized tutoring about this, using this handshake platform at student centers. If there's we can book an appointment and they would help us out. We can also refine our CVs through it. We can develop our writing skills through it. But the main question is we have to make ourselves participate in that. We have to give time for that. And how will we manage that is the main problem, and depends upon person to person. Mindset, absolutely. Mindset.
You build up your mind.
Yeah.
And I think if I say like I'm going to learn it, that's for me.
Yeah.
Then you will be there. Otherwise, we feel lost sometime because it's a huge place and a completely new place than home. So sometimes we feel lost, I guess. Before you applying, you had lots of dreams. Maybe you had lots of expectations and everything. So today, after coming here, after experiencing the weather, wind, rain together, and lectures, accommodation, food, masala flavors, everything, by considering everything, how do you feel it today?
I feel I'll grow, I would say. I have a good feeling I will grow. I'm saying this in a context that, at the beginning it was difficult to get the jobs. It's not that I started doing work in technology. I got the opportunity that easily. It took time. I applied, like the very next day I said, I applied on 26th of September at one job, and I got our interview call after a month. So it takes time, it takes that patience. And in between that, I did some odd jobs as well. In the warehouse I have worked in, I have also worked in the restaurants, because I cannot, I have to utilize that time, I have to survive as well. And that mindset is very necessary, when you come back from Nepal. Although I have done some work professionally in IT field, I have done a desk job. But when you come here in another country, the mindset, you have to change it, you have to adapt it. Sustain. But the most important part is never to give up, to try in your own field, which most of I have seen is people don't try to get their jobs in their own field. They wait for PSW to happen, and then I'll apply. I don't think that's gonna happen easily. You have to make that foundation from the very beginning to reach there, to make a huge opportunity from there.
Have you find out some opportunities in your field yet?
So particularly not in design. There are opportunities, but I have not received interview calls regarding the design field. I have applied, but not hard luck, I would say. But content creation, yes, I see a huge scope. So after the interview calls, finally I got involved with Advoy. So Advoy is a platform where they help out the international students to get to other countries, different countries, not only UK. And it's a good platform where we can learn about scholarships as well, which most of us are looking forward for. And the process becomes more easier from the consultants. And the best part about is now I am creating contents for Advoy. And I'm not promoting them, but I'm promoting how am I living here, how am I shopping, to make other international students feel adapted more easily. So that is their content. And that is the best part about making content for them. So one of them was about it was about International Students Day, where I put my whatever I have shot, whatever I have been through, I put it in my camera and then made a reel about it. And university actually supported these kinds of reels as well.
That is really nice.
Yeah. And after knowing about this, and I have actually tagged them with so many posts and reels, and I have applied for student content creators for the university as well. And I actually got an offer from them too, which is going to start after Christmas.
How wonderful.
Yeah. I got the offer, so it was great.
Wow, it sounds real good because
yeah,
you came as an international student,
yeah,
and now your university is providing you a platform to grow yourself,
express myself, right?
and the work that you want to do and your interests. I think that's really, really nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? I'm sorry, I'm just
yeah, fine.
interrupting you in between.
Yeah.
So, as an international student, you doing your course, and side by side you getting an opportunity in the university, how do you feel it?
I felt like now this is my platform. What I was looking for back then, the platform, right, to express myself in the creative field. This is the field that I was looking, and I'm happy I got it a little bit early, because it's been just 2 months and I got this. That means they saw something in me. No, that was another thing. It motivates me actually very much. And another is that just keep on trying, right? Because to crack this too, I have nailed my CV, my cover letter too, and that has also been a journey about starting my CV.
Yeah. Behind the scene, you must have done some hard work. How was it possible?
I started with applying from my previous CV, what was in Nepal back then. And but I refined it according to the requirements that was provided to each job. So I have done more was the design job, professionally, but I have also created content back then in Nepal. So about the brand promotion too, I have actually promoted Honda scooter back then in Nepal. So that was more prominent. I have also done some promotion about the concerts. So these content creations work that I then put it in my CV, and then applied with a good cover letter too. And in the cover letters, what I found was more necessary is human emotions, that we connect to them through our work. That was more necessary. So I created that cover letter in that way. And also from the failures we learned. So after applying through Handshake, I actually got an interview for video production and content creation work too.
Wow.
That was another one. So unfortunately I didn't get that work, but I learned a lot, like how I was presenting. I was not happy what I was presenting to them, and I learned what was needed to improve.
That is real learning, I guess. Sometimes we fail, but still we learn a lot from that, and it makes a real difference. Now you got another opportunity, which is brilliant.
Yeah. So coming back to that, then I started applying that in the interviews to connect with them emotionally too. That was very necessary. And then I started matching the whatever requirements were there. Then I used to make my CV similar to that. Of course, not faking it out, but matching that requirement. I started with that. And university really helps in that criteria too. Actually, there's a person named Lucy. She's a representative in university, and when I applied for one job, she actually liked my design skills and was actually complimenting me, and she also told me what to be improved, because my cover letter was not good. She had that thing to improve set out to me, and I then actually got a heads up for another internship through her. So they actually connect to us. And from that heads up, I prepared for the internship. Actually, I have utilized my 4 hours for making a CV, making a cover letter. And it includes knowing about the brand, the company, what is it is about, who is the owner, what are the services they are providing, and connecting that to my own work previously in any way possible, while making our CV. And that company was Elementas. So with Elementas, actually have a deep connection too. So it is a mindfulness well-being program.
Wow.
Where it's about the self-leadership and empowering women is also on another motto. So with this too, I landed into an interview because of all the good CV and content, cover letter. I landed into interview and they were actually really happy with my answers. I feel that positiveness around the room. I made them feel good about through my answers. I cleared out the interview, but there was another hurdle left, which they gave me an assessment task.
Oh.
Now I was thinking, with the assessment tasks and my assignments lining up, what should I do? Right?
Yeah.
Then, no, it was like, I have to do this. I have to give my 100%. Otherwise, I wouldn't be satisfied with myself. Then I did the assessment part too. I have to make one LinkedIn post and one Instagram post. So I give my 100%. The criteria was also not easy at all, because I would make something, but it should be emotionally attached to them, right? Go into the emotion. This company was about like compassion, and I have to go through it. And I never procrastinate. So I started up early. I made something, and something clicked into my head. And if I get the idea, it automatically comes in the form of post or reel. So I cracked that, thankfully, and I actually submitted them before the deadline. I think 2 or 3 days before the deadline. And the day when I delivered that, there was another interview.
Oh my goodness! I'm thinking about the hard work that you really did behind the scene.
There was a lot. So continuing this, I had to give another interview. And of course, I have to prepare for that too, right?
Yeah.
I did. I did, and I gave a good interview. I was good in it. I felt I was satisfied with my own interview questions and answers. Then, for the first time in my life, it has happened. After 3 hours, they offered me a job. Just after 3 hours, there was a result. They said they were also interviewing other students, but they were so satisfied that I got it easily, like after 3 hours. But what connected with my heart was Elementas, because I have did their assessment tasks too, and it felt like there was a women empowerment thing that was so special to me,
Yeah.
So I connected with them more, so I wanted to wait for that result. And the other company's owner was so much kind enough that she was like, okay, she should make a good decision, even if it's she doesn't connect with us, maybe in the near future. They were so humble,
Yeah.
Which is rare in Nepal. People don't do that. People don't,
You really liked it.
Yeah. I never thought this would happen, I waited, and thankfully I got the Elementas, and there were, what I get to know was there were 2 candidates, including me, and they liked both of our work.
Wow.
They liked both of our work. She was also thinking of giving a 50-50%, splitting it out.
All right.
And then, but she made the decision with me because she thought I had more compassion in my work. I was more compassionate. That was the only differentiator.
You are really, really breaking out the big rocks in Preston. You are doing your best, and I'm really motivated from you as well.
Thank
so
you.
What I realized is, if you want really something from your heart, work for it.
Yes.
Don't wait. Work for it. Definitely you'll find out the way. So we have to try for what we want, right? Yeah.
So that at least I am satisfied with my work. There's no regret left. And to make that, we have to balance our time.
Definitely.
We have to work so hard. And I wanted to really share this among the students, especially international students, is that people not trying, I feel very sad about that. No, they want a good job, but they are not trying their best. I feel that because everybody can. And through my story, through this, whatever happened, it is possible. If I can do it, you can too. That is the message that I wanted to give. Hopefully this reaches to the people who are really required in need for this, and reaches out to them and they try it out. Maybe they won't quickly get it. No, there's failures.
Don't lose the hope.
Don't lose the hope, and please try it out.
Yeah, work for it. It's not easy process to transform.
Absolutely not.
But definitely, if you want it, you'll get something definitely on your plate. But it won't come itself. You have to work for it.
Yeah.
Hard work, writing about CV and writing cover letter, those are main things, and university is helping on that.
Yes.
So we can go to the university and get support from there, handshake, find out something there, what is your interest. So that was a punchful message, I will say. And thank you so much for sharing this.
Thank you. And I think this platform was very necessary for this message to go out. And I feel maybe someone will get motivated on this.
Even a single person.
Even a single person. I also always motivate my classmates to do the same. We are here for the growth, as I've always been talking about throughout this platform, that we are here for the growth and we have to fight for it. There's also a norm here is that the care home work is great, right? The warehouse work is great. The restaurant thing is great. But there is so much more. Just give it a shot, at least, no? And in this process too, I have to become my own motivator. Because, because in the Asian culture, we have that if you don't get out of the house, it's not a work kind of thing, no? Because I'm just sitting with my laptop, I'm also doing the work, but it's not physical, it's a mental one. And it's still not considered the work. And when I actually got the offers too, and I used to tell my parents about it, they were like, they didn't consider it a job. And there was not even a single congratulations back then, to be very honest. And I had to motivate myself. That is something I have learned this year, this because of this phase. There would be times that when even your loved ones will not be there for helping you out, but you have to motivate yourself and make that mentality clear that this is the field I want to work and I'll give it my best.
Treat yourself, congratulate yourself. That is quite important.
Sometimes that is also very important.
Give a time for yourself. And life in abroad is not really easy, but not really impossible as well. So it is impossible to do the things, find out the jobs, and sort out the life in a better way and get the best out of it and enjoy your life.
And patience is so much necessary, which I actually lag behind a lot still. Patience,
but
having
we'll
patience.
Get there.
We'll get there. I'm still trying and I'll get there.
Definitely.
That is the core message that I wanted to give.
What message would you like to give your family or your friends? Or anything you want to speak about before we end our conversation?
So for all the viewers, first of all, most of us, we are so much busy in our life and we forget that we have one life. So in this one life, live it to the fullest as much as possible. So much of us are still finding what we really like, but there is always something that you truly connect to, and I would say go for it. And don't be scared of failures because it is part of us. And another is don't procrastinate. I have seen a lot of people procrastinate, and this is a hurdle to go ahead. So don't procrastinate. And for international students too, we are not here to survive. We are here to grow. So keeping that in mindset, other than lectures, to go out for the workshops and any other sessions, for the personality development part. And for the emotional moment from this platform, I really want to thank my parents, my mother, my father, and especially my brother too. Because of them, I am here. And their sacrifices, I'll never forget that. And the thing that I can give back is make the most out of it in any possible way, so that they can also be happy about it. And also, I miss my mother the most, of course. People call me brave, and I think I got it from my mother. So yeah, I really miss her, and she has been my biggest motivator.
Yeah.
And I also want to thank all my Instagram followers as well who support me, my friends and well-wishers. Their compliment means a lot, and it gives me that power to make more content and connect with them. And lastly, it's just spend time more with your loved ones, because you might miss something when you go back, travel around the world.
Yeah.
That is very important. So spend time more with your loved ones at the end, I'd say.
I felt some goosebumps around my body. I felt so positive, and the message you gave right now is really, really nice and positive. I will take a lot from those words, and thank you so much for
thank you
coming today and joining us.
Thank you for having me, and I needed a platform to speak about this topic, and from you, so I'm from the half green, it's been possible, and I'm very grateful. Thank you so much.